to know. See, religion says you have to do it. Relationship says, I cannot believe that you've allowed me to partake in the power of your suffering and the power of your resurrection. I cannot believe you've given me gifts and you've given me power. Maybe you don't have it because you don't need it. I just don't know why, brother, I don't have the gifts of the Spirit. Because you don't need the gifts of the Spirit to scroll through TikTok. You don't need the gifts of the Spirit to work 8 hours a day, get home and watch the UFC fight, yell at your kids, go to bed and wake up angry. You don't need the gifts of the Holy Spirit to show up to church on Sunday. But what you need the gifts for is when you start going in the harvest and you start laboring in the harvest and you start actually doing what God has called you. Isaiah, are you going to do this every time you come? Yes, because I'm desperately begging the church to wake up to the calling and to the potential and to stop hiding out from what God has called you to do. You've been called to be violent. Some of you were so violent till religion neutered you. Till you came to church and they said, you don't have to do all that. It doesn't take all that. You don't have to praise that way. How's that been working for you? Because I don't see anything supernatural. I see only superficial. I want to live my life, and I'm getting an invitation this weekend to live naturally supernatural every single day. I'm causing havoc for Satan's kingdom because I'm waking up saying, God, what are you up to? What territory are we going to take? What opportunities are you going to open up? What gifts of the Holy Spirit am I going to flow in today? What words of knowledge? Oh, come on, somebody help me preach. What words of knowledge are you going to give me? Are you going to use me to prophesy at college? Are you going to use me in deliverance and in miracles? I'm available, but you're too busy for God to use. You're too busy. All day long with our heads down on social media, and then if I say who has neck pain, you all come up here because you spend all day long with your neck down. Of course you have neck pain. I was in a service not long ago, Pastor Paul, and I got a word of knowledge that somebody in here has neck pain, and the whole church comes forward. It's like we all do, because we live our lives so consumed by this. And God says, when am I going to consume you like your phone consumes you? When am I going to consume you like Netflix consumes you? You know why pastors won't preach this? Because they're doing what you're doing. They're spending hours and hours and hours watching videos, watching Netflix, playing video games, and then Saturday night they go to sermoncentral.com and they download a sermon. They spend more time on their hair, more time on their deep V-neck and leather pants than they do the presence of God. And God says, I know I'm not allowed to say this, but I just feel a liberty. I don't need any more sissy boys behind the pulpit. I need some men of God to rise up and say, oh, devil, you messed up. You came to the wrong place because I'm going to tax you today. I'm going to confront you today, and we are going to drive you out, and then we're going to drive your friend out, and we are going to proclaim liberty, that there is freedom in your shout. Somebody's getting free from religion. Somebody's getting free from addiction. Somebody is breaking out of the chains and breaking out of the bondage of Satan. God is delivering you tonight from status quo religion.